Has the Detroit Pistons' chances of a deep postseason run collapsed overnight? Detroit Pistons star guard and potential MVP candidate CADE Cunningham injured himself while diving for a loose ball against the Washington Wizards on Tuesday. He has been diagnosed with a collapsed lung and he's out at least 2 weeks. Now, if you are a Detroit Pistons fan, I'm going to give you some stats to hopefully reassure you that your team has plenty of time to hold off the surging Boston Celtics now that Jason Tatum has returned. They are 3.5, 4 games above the Boston Celtics. Detroit Pistons are. And Detroit is 5-2 without CADE Cunningham. On top of that, we still have 13 games left of the regular season. Although CADE is expected to miss 2 weeks, which is equivalent to about 8 games, it's looking like we'll give him enough time to hopefully, potentially get some rest and come back, if not 100%, healthy enough to contribute and hopefully push the Detroit Pistons further into the playoffs as we expected them, as they're having a remarkable season. Now, I'm from Michigan. I remember the last time we had a respectable team is when we had, Ben Wallace, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, and then who am I missing? Big shot Chancey Billups. So this team is gritty, plays strong defense, and his Cunningham is averaging 24.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, over 5.5 rebounds. Is on playing hard and playing tough defense. I think defense is going to travel in the playoffs, and we might be able to even steal some games if CADE needs to sit down a little bit in the first round of playoffs. But if we play a team like the Heat, that has me a little bit nervous. Now, they're not a team that expected to go deep into the playoffs, but they could definitely give us some problem in the first round of the playoffs. 5-2 without CADE Cunningham, 3.5 games, 4 games ahead of the Boston Celtics in the East. We're expected to have CADE miss 8 games, but we have 13.5 games left in the regular season. I don't think it's time to panic and just throw out all possibility that Detroit can still make a major run. If you are a bettor, you're getting some amazing odds. The odds were great even before this injury. Now, if you're someone who believes that CADE's tough and is going to come back and be close to 100% and be able to play throughout the remaining of the playoffs, then it might be time for you guys to put some money where your mouth is or where your fandom relies and bet on the Detroit Pistons to make a deep run and potentially make the NBA Finals and be the team that represents the Eastern Conference. I'm still a believer in Detroit Pistons. Probably not adding anything on right now until I see, because I already have a bet. Probably not going to add anything on until I see maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and we get a report, see where CADE is coming along. Now, if we get 2 weeks in and they're saying he needs another 2 weeks to recover, then that's when we need to worry, and that could spell some trouble for the Detroit Pistons. But for now, don't panic. Pistons fans, I still think we have an opportunity to make a deep postseason run. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.